Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am sharing with you a video of a first impression of a new brand that I'm trying. So the brand is not new, but it's definitely new to me, and they have new foundations. So I'm going to do a quick little first impression and share with you my thoughts. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Amy, and I love makeup and beauty and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I love to do it, and if you would like to subscribe, it would mean the world to me. So the brand is called The Ordinary. This is the foundation that really intrigued me to look into the brand. Now I saw this on Wayne Goss's YouTube channel. I love him to death, so I want to give him credit. That's where I saw it and that's where I found it, and then I just went and sought out some products. So I ordered them from the London company DCM, I think is how you pronounce it, which I will link below. I think you can get this now at LUSH, maybe you're able to order it. I will link different places where you can get it below if you're interested. This is not like sponsored or anything, I just pay for this with my own money. But what intrigued me is these are really affordable. So I'm looking at the website now and I'm looking at some pictures, at some screenshots. So I ordered a few different things. First, the foundation I ordered in 2 different shades, and the price is only $6.90 in US dollars. So I ordered 2 shades because I wasn't sure which one I would be, of course. And I got the coverage foundation. So they also have a serum foundation, which is really light. This one is full coverage, which of course is what I like. So I got 1.1p, which is a fair with pink undertones, and then I also got a 1.2p, which is light with pink undertones. So you can see the difference. I did go ahead and match myself right now. I'm going to be using the 1.2. It's actually what I have on, and I'm going to show you later on applying this. So this is going to be more my winter color. This is slightly dark, but it works, and I think they're pretty true to color, but I'll tell you more about that as I apply it. Basically, this is supposed to give you a full coverage. It's high spreadability pigment suspension system with high coverage. So that's kind of like the little tagline with it. This is kind of like the shade range. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. And that is the company that I ordered it from. I think a lot of them are going to be out of stock right now, just because there's like a really big demand for them. And they also, this one is alcohol-free, oil-free, nut-free, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, and cruelty-free. So if you're looking for an inexpensive foundation to try, I would say absolutely check this one out. So far I like it, and then tonight I'm going to show you how it's worn throughout the day and then share with you some of the skincare. I also got 2 skincare items, and the prices for these items are really affordable. The first one I got is the retinol. So it's basically a stable solution of retinol, a stable emulsion, and I got the 1%. So retinol, of course, is a nighttime product. So tonight I'm going to show you how my makeup is worn and then put this on and give you a little first impression of this as well. So this one is, like I said, a 1%. And the price of this was only $6.70. So retinol is one of those that's really good for anti-aging, especially lines and wrinkles and things like that. And I am one who just really wants to preserve the youth of my skin. So the better I can keep it looking over the years, that's what I want to do. So 1% retinol. I'm really excited to try this. I got a lactic acid, which is 10% lactic acid. So it looks like this, which is just a little dropper. And this one again is just a serum. Apply once per daily, ideally in the PM. So I'm going to use these together at night, and this one says it can be diluted with other treatments to reduce the strength until your skin develops some, just kind of like getting used to it. But 10%, I did opt for the higher version because I've used lactic acid in the past and my skin has done well. A popular lactic acid, for instance, is Sunday Riley Good Genes. That serum is a lactic acid serum. And this is a peeling formula. So basically this is supposed to remove dead skin and resurface the texture of your skin. Superficial peeling formulation is what it's called. This one was only $6.79, which is crazy, but it's supposed to be a mild exfoliation with purified Tasmanian pepperberry, known to reduce signs of inflammation and sensitivity. So a lot of people, especially those like me who are sensitive and have a tendency to get red, you can get a little bit inflamed when you do exfoliation, particularly chemical exfoliations. So this one has some things that are supposed to make it more soothing and less irritating to the skin. And again, this one is alcohol free, silicone free, nut free, vegan, and cruelty free as well. So all in all, I spent like $30 maybe. I actually got free shipping. It did take a while to get here because the colors were back ordered, but I will definitely link everything below. And so I'm gonna go in with the Ordinary Color Coverage Foundation 1.2. So this is a pink light, pink undertone. And I'm just gonna bounce it in with my beauty blender and see what happens. This is the normal way that I apply my foundation, so we're gonna try it this way. This, I always start in like the cheek area and like around here is where I break out and get red. Ooh, this is looking really pretty. A little more. It's looking really pretty. It's natural, so it's not giving like the amazing perfected look, so it doesn't look cakey though. It is very natural looking. I'm of course going to do some concealer and then I will powder set it and everything like that, but first glance it's really pretty. It's a little bit darker than my natural color, but since it's summer I'm going to be bronzing anyway, and I can definitely mix the two colors as well. I'm going to take just a little bit more because I usually do add a little bit of coverage in certain areas, so I'm going to take just a touch more and go in and see how it layers. Just have some redness in the cheeks and chin. And I would say these run pretty true to the color, because usually I would pick fair, which of course the other color was fair. It was just a little bit light. It's going to be perfect for winter. So this one is just a little bit dark for my natural skin tone, but it is going to be perfect for my summer shade. So I picked two and they were both decent and usable colors. So I think you can kind of rely on what you normally are fairly safely. But for the price, ordering a couple, I don't think it really hurts. Because of course you're not going to have an opportunity to swatch or color match unless you live in a certain area. Hi guys, so I am back. It has been about almost 7 hours since I put on my foundation, which is kind of like a normal day for me. I usually am going to take it off as soon as I get home or shortly thereafter. So I've been wearing it. The only thing I've done is like blot away some excess shine. It's a little bit hot, and especially on the weekend we are just running around like crazy. So I did blot off a little bit of oil that came through, but it was not bad. I can definitely use a mattifying primer to help with that. I just used the Laura Geller spackle underneath the foundation. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. You guys can kind of be the judge. Had a little bit of wear on the chin, but I didn't do a lot of baking. I just lightly set it like I normally would. So I think it turned out pretty well. You guys can see though. So what I'm going to do is remove my makeup, and then I'm going to try out the skincare products and share that with you as well. Yeah, I removed all of my makeup. This is kind of normal for me to have this little bit of redness. I used a very mild scrub, and then I used a regular cleanser. I have the two products again, just so you guys know. Lactic acid 10% plus HA 2%. So that is that bottle there. And then I also got the retinol 1% stable emulsion. So here we go. So of course the retinol is nighttime only, and then the lactic acid is once a day, ideally at night. So I'm going to use both. Now, if you're someone who is new to these types of products, I would not use both at one time. I would be testing them out to make sure that they are good for your skin, but I want to give you guys an impression. So they're both basically kind of like serum forms. So this one seems to be a little bit thinner, so this is the one I'm going to apply first, and then I'm going to follow with an eye cream and moisturizer, of course. So the lactic acid first I'm going to do. I'm just going to douse like a couple little drops in my fingers. So it's a little bit on the thicker side. And that redness is perfectly normal for me. Just got one little extra drop, and of course I'm going to use it on my neck as well. So it's sinking in really, really fast. Has barely any scent at all. It just has like this little tiny bit of a medicinal smell, but really next to non-noticeable at all. It's a little sticky, but of course it hasn't dried in fully. So it feels really comfortable on the skin. Of course, once I put a moisturizer on, I probably won't be able to feel that at all. So yeah, it's once a day, ideally in the PM, and you can dilute it if irritation occurs to develop some tolerance to it, but I don't think I'll have that problem because I've used lactic acid before. So there you have that. If you guys want to know like down the road how things are going, if you want an update, just let me know in the comments below and I will let you know. So again, this was around the $7 price point, really, really nice. And then I am going to follow with the retinol. Again, if you are new and you don't know how your skin will tolerate this, I would suggest trying just one at a time, and if you're particularly sensitive, possibly even just doing patch testing before you know what you're doing. And always, if you go to a dermatologist, you want to make sure you get all of their approval first, because you know, I'm just trying out the products. So I'm going to take a little bit of that, just a little small size, little dime size, pea size. And this one is a little bit thicker, so this one feels creamy. It actually feels like it has some hydration in it. I don't know if it does at all. I will make sure. It feels almost like a primer. Like that kind of a texture, but this is strictly a nighttime. So that feels really nice actually. It's very smooth and almost has that like slip like a primer does. So yeah, I'm really impressed. Again, really no discernible scent at all, just the most mild scent. You can barely smell it. So yeah, I'm really impressed so far. And my skin always has this little bit of a pink anytime I do anything to it. So to have no like more redness or anything, that is a really good sign. But of course I'll see how it does over time as well. And then I am going to follow with a moisturizer and an eye cream like I said. And yeah, there you have it. So far so good. The prices again are insane. These are all around the $7 price point, so you just can't beat it. But that is my first impression of The Ordinary. So far so good. I think everything is feeling really nice. Of course with skincare it's hard to give a first impression because you really need to wait those 30 to 60 days to really see those major results. So if you guys want to know what happens after using these for a month or so, just let me know in the comments below and I will be glad to share my final thoughts with you. And thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video or saw some products that you might like to try, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I am going to do a really big giveaway once I hit 500 subscribers, which is, I think I'm like 460 something right now, so it's really close if you guys want to subscribe and make that giveaway happen a bit sooner. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and I will see you later. Bye.